It's a great day in sports analytics. I'm Victor Holman, sports analytics expert, and welcome to the Sports Analytics 3-Minute Drill, where we break down sports analytics methods and explain how they're being used in sports today. Today we're going to discuss deep imitation learning in the data-driven ghosting research conducted by Huang Li, Peter Carr, Yisun Yu, and Patrick Lucy. So let's begin.
Imitation learning techniques aim to mimic human behavior in a given task. An agent, or learning machine, is trained to perform a task from demonstrations by learning a mapping between observations and actions. The idea of teaching by imitation has been around for many years. However, the field is gaining attention recently due to advances in computing and sensing, as well as rising demand for intelligent applications. The paradigm of learning by imitation is gaining popularity because it facilitates teaching complex tasks with minimal expert knowledge of the task. Statistics typically compare players and teams to the league average. However, this can be very limiting. A coach may want to compare their team against an opposing team rather than the league average. Or they might want to determine what characteristics allows an opponent to dominate in a certain aspect of the game in order to adapt that style for themselves or develop a strategy to defend against it. A data-driven ghosting technique can be useful in these situations. A network employing deep imitation learning can be used. This type of network allows ghosted players to anticipate the movements of their teammates as well as the moves opposition will make. Imitation learning is also known as learning from demonstrations. Machines learn good policies and skills by observing expert behavior. Deep learning involves learning complex layers of information hidden within data. In this research, the network learned from player tracking and event data from 100 games played in a professional soccer league. Additional information was inputted into the system, including the main role of each player, coordinates of each player and the ball, as well as the distance and angle of each player towards the ball and goal. Analysts can use this network to look at how different teams stack up against each other. It can help determine which team is expected to win, especially in cases where the two teams are evenly matched. This network can now be used to look at the consequences that would emerge from hypothetical situations. This provides coaches with a safe way to examine different types of plays without putting their players in harm's way. Coaches can see how their team compares to the average team in order to help determine their specific strengths and weaknesses. The ghosting scenario can be changed so that instead of reflecting an average team, a specific team is reflected instead. Specific aspects of the team, such as defensive behavior, can be compared. This gives coaches the ability to look at how other teams would handle different situations or how they might react to the plays they plan to use in their next match. From this, they can formulate a game plan to counter the decisions the other team is expected to make. Comparing characteristics between teams can help decipher what makes their opponent tick, allowing coaches to develop effective play strategies.
And that's deep imitation learning in 3 minutes.
Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you found it informative. If you'd like to learn about a groundbreaking approach for leveraging analytics to get players to execute team strategy, check out my Agile Sports Analytics framework, software, and mobile app. If you'd like to know how your team or sports organization can leverage analytics across the 7 key maturity areas and 26 best practices, check out my Sports Analytics Maturity Model and take the free comprehensive Sports Analytics Maturity Assessment. To learn more about this and 150 different sports analytic methods, purchase my book, Sports Analytics from A to Z, available on Amazon. And if you need help developing analytic models that create a competitive edge, contact me for a free consultation at www.agilesportsanalytics.com or call me at 888-861-8733.